Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today we're going to be ranking Winx Club couples. This idea came to me when I saw Amanda Todd Hunter rank Evolve the High couples, but I didn't really care enough about Evolve the High couples to tier rank them. Like I watched it, the couples were there, I guess, but I didn't really care enough about them to like actually do this. But I decided to do this for a show that I actually cared about the couples for, and that is none other than Winx Club. We're not going to go into how important Winx Club is to me because we would be here all day, but um, growing up, I was so invested in these couples. I don't think you understand that. I was so invested. So I thought, why don't I just tier rank them? And my opinion is like the opinion because I'm like an expert in Winx Club. I know everything. So yeah, let's get right into it. So let me tell you about the ranks first. So rank 1 is it's giving what it's supposed to and more. Um, yeah, none other explanation. The best ships go here. The next one is the girls that get it. This is for ships that aren't like top tier, but they're good. Like they're good ships. Next one is I like them, which is like just in the middle. Like I like them, I don't like hate them. They're not anything spectacular, but they're good. um Next one is I don't get it because I'm not that girl. That is a ship that I don't think is bad, but it's not for me. It's not for me. And the last one is it's a no from me, and that's for ships that are like absolutely not, absolutely not. I really didn't care for. um yeah, so let's begin. Okay, sorry if my voice sounds different. It's very loud outside, so I decided to change my audio from like my mic to my actual phone. So yeah, that's why it sounds different if it does. If you can hear my computer in the background, I'm really sorry about that. It's really loud. But yeah, sorry about that. But let's begin with the first ship. So the first ship is Bloom and Sky. It's going straight in. It's a no for me. I am the biggest Bloom and Sky haters. I'm the biggest Bloom hater, and therefore I'm the biggest Sky hater. I think I like Bloom more than I hate like Sky. Sky is just boring. He's so boring. As a kid I really liked this ship because it was like the ship that got the most coverage, I guess, because like they're the main character. Well, Bloom is the main character, so obviously they got the most like traction. I don't know what the word is, but they got the most attention. So I did really like them when I was a kid. But growing up, when I started watching it more as like I was growing up and stuff, because I watched it like all the time when I was a kid, and like now as well, I hate them. Like they're so boring. Bloom's boring, Sky's boring. I don't even know why they like each other. It's not giving. It's really not. Even the way they got together was just absolutely horrific. Like the fact that Sky cheated was it cheating? I'm gonna call it cheating. Sky cheated on Diaspro with her, and then she found out and she was just like, well, he's mine now. Like, girl, go away. Like I really hate Bloom. I liked her in the first season. I don't like her now. um yeah, it's a no for me. Okay, next ship is Aisha and Nex. Is that Nex? I think that's Nex. She has like two, Nex and Roy. They're both very irrelevant, but we'll get into why that is later. This is going in. I don't get it because I'm not that girl. Um, they're just so uninteresting. It's giving damage control. Yeah, they're just so irrelevant. I can't say I don't even remember any of their conversations they've ever had. It's kind of like he just appeared, and now they're dating, and it's not giving. If you wanted to do damage control after killing off Nabu, you could have just like brought him back because there was a whole subplot about him being asleep. And me personally, I wouldn't want him to like bring him back because like that ruins the whole element of death. But if you're gonna do this whole damage control thing where you're introducing these random ass guys, at least just bring Nabu back because he's the OG, he's the best. There's no comparing to Nabu. So yeah, I don't get it because I'm not that girl. If you like these two, please like comment down below why, because they're so like they're just there. They're just there. Next ship is Aisha and Nabu. They are going in the girls that get it. No, they're actually going in it's giving what it's supposed to and more. These two were iconic. They got like an actual love story, like the whole I'm betrothed to this guy and I don't know who he is, and he comes and pretends that he's not the betrothed one, and they fall in love. Then she realizes that he's the guy. Like it was iconic. It was so iconic. I loved these two together so much. I just think I was more invested in them because they actually got like a love story. The other ships kind of just ended up together. These two were actually like, they had a story. Yeah, I love them. They shouldn't have killed off Naboo. I think they could have killed someone off. I feel like sorry, I'm sorry. I feel like they could have killed off someone else. Sky. Like Sky was literally right there. Yeah, Miss Naboo, Miss Aisha and Nabu, they were the best ship. Well, okay, that was the second best ship. Yeah, love them. That's all I have to say about those two. Next. Okay, next ship is Brandon and Stella. Okay, these two, I don't know if they should go in I like them or the girls that get it. I think I'm gonna put in I like them. I like them, but like, and I get that they're like a really cute couple. Like they're actually a really cute couple. I'm not even gonna pretend they're not, but they're nothing like too special in my opinion. Like as a kid growing up, those two were the couple that were just there, and they were the secure. They were like the model couple, and the others had other things going on. So yeah, I mean they're a good couple. They're very healthy. They're like very cute. If I watched Winx when I'm like, if I started watching Winx when I was older, like 16ish, I think these two would have been my favorite. It's just as a kid, I was just very uninterested in them because they were just like, they weren't bad. They weren't like as bad as Bloom and Sky, but they were just there. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not bad, but they're just average. Like they're just okay. You know, like they're what a couple was supposed to be, and I like that. There's nothing like too special about them to me personally, but that's just me. Next, we have Flora and Helia. Oh my god, these two are going straight in. It's giving what it's supposed to and more, right? No, actually, they're going in front of Aisha. Can I not move them in front? No. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, these two, the best ship. The best ship. These two are my favorite. Like, literally. Okay, growing up, I liked them, but like there was another ship that I was more invested in, not because I liked them more, but because they were more entertaining. But like I recently rewatched, and I liked Flora and Helia. Like I would say they were my second favorite ships. But I recently, like a few months ago, rewatched the first season and the second season of Winx. Not Aisha, Flora and Helia had literally the best love story ever. When I get to readapt Winx Club, I am going to make these two's love story even better. Like it was already great, I'm making it even better. Like I just love these two. Like the whole Flora being so shy and Helia being that quiet guy that she wanted to like talk to and like confess to, but she was so shy, and that was how she got her charm mix. I think that's how she got her charm mix, because she confessed. So exciting. Oh, I love her so much. Like I love Flora so much, and then I love Helia too. They're just so cute. They're my favorite. They're literally my favorite ship in the whole show. Yeah, and all throughout the show, they just like, you can see, of course the show isn't like that, I guess, advanced when it comes to character development, but you can see how their relationship grows. And like in season 6, you kind of just see how close they are. It kind of feels a bit like emotional, I guess, because it's like I watched these two grow into what they are now, and it's just so amazing to see how confident Flora is and how confident those two are in their relationship. I just love them so much. I love them so much. They're my favorite. Okay, next ship, Riven and Musa. Okay, I need to like give you some backstory before I actually put them where I want to put them. So growing up, Musa and Helia, I'm so sorry guys, Musa and Riven were my favorite ship because they were so entertaining. Like they were just giving all the entertainment. I'm telling you, season 4 was my favorite season because I just loved seeing those two argue and like just be toxic. I just loved it growing up. Now I can see that it's not a great relationship. I mean, it's entertaining, it's great for TV, kind of like Love Island. Like it's not great in terms of relationships, but like it's very entertaining. Yeah, I can see now that they were very toxic. They weren't great for each other. It's great that they broke up, but I don't think the show would be the show without them, because they're just so entertaining to watch. So for that reason, I'm gonna put them in the girls that get it. I want to explain, like, I understand these two are not a good couple, like they're not good together, but they're just so good to watch. Like as I said before, the show would not be the show without them. Like they're just so entertaining. But they're not a good couple. If we're talking about actual couples, I'll put them in as a no for me because they're very toxic. But in terms of like actual enjoyment of the show, those two are my favorite. Like literally, I'm not even lying when I tell you, as a kid I would literally rewatch the episodes where those two were in, because I just loved seeing them like bicker. Like it was so entertaining to me. But now, I mean, it's not that entertaining. Now my favorites are like Flora and Helia. As I said before, like, remember how I said for Flora that there was a ship I was more entertained, I liked more, so I wasn't that invested in them. That was Riven and Musa. But now that I'm like older and I rewatched it, Riven and Musa I don't like watching them. Like they're really jarring to me. But like, Flora and Helia, my favorites. Nabu and Aisha, love them. And I even like found a new appreciation for Brandon and Stella, because if I was a kid and I was ranking this, I'd put Brandon and Stella in. I don't get it because I'm not like, oh, I really don't care about them. But now I really like those two. So yeah, it's just the character development for me. But I just needed to put them in the girls I get it, because it would be a lie if I put them lower, because like they were like a really big part of like the enjoyment of the show for me, if that makes sense. Does what I'm saying make sense? Anyways, next ship is Sky and Diaspro. Okay, these two are going in It's a No for me, only because I think Diaspro deserves better. I could make a whole video explaining, like talking about how Diaspro was actually that girl, like she was actually the victim in this whole situation, but I'll probably do that. So I'm not gonna go too in depth about those two, but like Sky is such a waste man. Like he's actually a waste man. How could you? How could you? And then the whole show tried to make Diaspora seem like she was the bad guy, and they kind of dragged it out a bit too much. But I'm like, she wasn't even the bad guy. Like she was not even the bad guy in the situation. She was the victim. And I don't know how they tried to make us like think that she was the bad guy, because she wasn't. Like she did what most of you guys would do if you were in a situation. So yeah, for that reason I put them in this no for me, but not because of Diaspora, but because of Sky. I don't like Sky. I think Diaspora deserves better. Yeah, moving on. Next up it's Lucy and Mirta. I'm gonna put them in oh, I don't know if I should put them in It's Giving What It's Supposed to and More, or The Girls That Get It. I think I put them in The Girls That Get It, because I feel like for the It's Giving What It's Supposed to and More, I should be very sure about that. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in The Girls That Get it. Sorry. These two, I didn't notice the shipability of these two when I was a kid, but watching it as I was older, these two were really cute. Like I loved their whole story. I loved their whole like friends to enemies to lovers whole thing. Loved that. Yeah, I mean that's all I really have to say about those two. Love them. Hearts. Yeah. Next. Okay, next is Roy. So it took me a while to remember his name. Roy and Aisha. I don't know if for these two will go no, let me put them in I don't get it, because I'm not that girl. So irrelevant. I don't even remember what he sounded like. I don't remember what his like whole story with Aisha was. Like when did he even appear? Like I feel like a thing that Winx Club does a lot, and one thing I'm gonna change when I readapt it. It's actually my dreams to readapt Winx Club. Like literally, it's gonna happen. Yeah, one thing that I just didn't get was like there was a lot of things that happen that just appear and they just happen in Winx, and I'm just like, where did this come from? Do you know what I mean? Like Next is one of them. No, sorry, Roy. Roy is one of them. Like, he just appeared. I'm like, where did you even come from? Anyways, yeah, I don't get it because I'm not a girl. Again, Nabu is top tier. The whole damage control thing of introducing her to two new guys, is not giving. We don't forgive you. We see what you're doing. Yeah, there's actually enough to say about them. I don't remember those two enough. Do you know the only thing I remember of Next? The only thing I remember is him and not even Next. His name's Roy. Guys, Roy. The only thing I remember of Roy is him and Next fighting over Aisha. That's the only thing I remember. Apart from that, I've forgotten everything else. Yeah, I don't get it because I'm not that girl. Next. Okay, last but definitely not least, Timmy and Tecna. Where do I even put these two? Okay. I think I'm gonna put them in. It's giving what it's supposed to more. Yeah, they're going in. It's giving what it's supposed to more. I think these two are my favorites growing up. No, my favorite growing up was Riven and Musa. But like because of Riven and Musa, I literally was not paying attention to any other couples. Genuinely, I didn't care about any of them. Like I was aware of their existence, but I didn't care as much as I cared for Riven and Musa. For me as a kid, Riven and Musa were the holy grail. Like they were everything. But like as I grew up, like this was me when I was 6. As I grew up and I was like around 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like I started to care about a bit more about the other ships. But yeah, Timmy and Tecna were definitely my favorites. Yeah, I love them so much. Like, they're so cute. I love the whole thing about Tecna not being able to open up, and like her struggling with that and her being irritated with Timmy as her way of like, I guess, protecting herself or whatever. And then her finally opening up, and then those two being a thing. Like I just love their whole relationship so much. Like I love the story behind it. I love them. They're so cute. They are so cute. I want to rewatch the show just for those two. Like I think they were genuinely my favorites. Like I think as a kid it was Riven and Musa, and then I really cared about Timmy and Tecna. They were really interesting to me. Um yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, we finished. That was quick. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching me tier rank Winx Club couples. Um, yeah, if you guys have a different opinion, let me know in the comments below. Also, if I've missed out any ships, I doubt I did, but if I did, let me know as well. Oh my gosh, I forgot Farragonda, and I know Farragonda was shipped with someone, I just don't remember who it was. Okay, it's not important. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know who I should tier rank next. I think I might do Voltron couples because I was very involved with the fandom. Not couples, ships. Because I was very involved in that fandom and there were a lot of crazy ships there. So, might do that. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. There's going to be less breaks as well because I finished with school. So, it's going to be videos after videos after videos now. Yeah, bye!